Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm doing the most overpowered players in the Premier League on FIFA 17. I've got the squad ready through here, so I'm going to go through the whole squad and then I'll show you some highlights of a game I played. Right, we'll start off in goal with Butland. I'm sure if you guys play FIFA 17, you're very familiar with Butland. He's one of the most annoying players in the game. 6'5", which is very tall, very good for the keeper. I always love to have a tall keeper. I feel that's really helpful. He's really good. I think centre backs we have got Ogbonna, 6'3", medium high, good pace defending and physical. Next to him, very similar player. He's 6'5", 72 pace, 84 defending, 76 physical. Again, very tall, very good defensively, but also a bit of pace that's needed in this game. Left foot we've got Van Arnhout. His only problem is high medium really. 71 defending, 73 physical. They're not great, but they can be sorted out with coach style. But 88 pace, so he's really good. I've actually really enjoyed using him so far. Nathaniel Klein is the right back. He's a bit more expensive. I think he'll probably be the most expensive player in the team. I just didn't have another person in my club. But he is really good if you want to spend that a little bit more money. This one is Mendy, the CDM. I think he's really good actually. I'm really impressed by him. Medium high, 5'6", 75 pace, 74 dribbling, 76 defending, 80 physical and 72 passing. He is basically the cheap Kante. If you don't have enough money to buy Kante, which if you do I definitely recommend buying if you haven't already, because he's incredible. This guy's just a bit of a downgrade version of him, but he's still very good and acts very similar to Kante. Left centre we've got Pereira, high, 81 pace, 83 dribbling, very good all round stats. Yeah, he's really good, definitely recommend him. Right centre we've got Jordan Henderson, another high player. I like to have two really high working players in the cam. Is Leroy Fer. This guy's really overpowered. Look at all those stats. Every stat above 70. He's got 4-star weak foot, 6'2". He's a very good cam. And then my strike partnership. If you come up against this in game, you're just going to be dreading this. The defense is just going to be shivering as a result of this, because it's just Musa and Rashford. What else do I have to say? Musa and Rashford. 90 pace on Rashford. 93 pace on Musa. That's all I have to say, and defenders will be terrified. On the bench we got Lucas Perez. Now this guy's really good. I did have another card with him which I played loads in, but I probably quick-sold him or something by accident. But he's really good, Perez. Very clinical player. Emre Can is another player we got on the bench. I've used him quite a lot in my main team. 77 games played. Dele Alli, I always wanted to use him more, but I've just never got around to doing it. Amrabat is very overpowered. 86 pace, 84 dribbling, 76 shooting. Yeah, he's really good. The only problem is his weak foot, but I mean, that can be sorted, that can be worked around really. Fellaini is just annoying. I played 91 games with him because of that factor. He annoys the opponent, so that's the sort of play you want in midfield, just to intercept the ball and just kind of be very physical with the opposition. I don't like him in real life at all, but on this game he's very good. Lallana, we've got on the bench as a cam, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 73 pace, 83 dribbling, 72 shooting, 79 passing, high medium. Pretty much the perfect cam. And Leroy Sané is a right mid. As you can tell my formation, 4-1-2-1-2. So I've only got one winger on the bench in case I want to change. But yeah, it's a really good team. I definitely recommend picking this up. I'd say overall price, due to the team of the year market crash, they're really low. Like this should be, with the exception of Klein, if you've just got another cheap right back, I would say below 20k. Definitely below 20k. And for the value that these players bring in terms of the matches, I mean, I've played against the Ronaldos, the Messis with this team, and they've beaten them. They've been really good. I'm going to show you some highlights of a game I played against someone who is very good at FIFA, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, see you then. Alright guys, welcome to the game. So the first opponent is got Lukaku, played him up Son, Rashford, Informali, Ozil, Payet, Koscielny and Smalling, and Info Schmeichel. So it's a very solid team, so a pretty tough team to come up against in the first game, but we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, I thought this was a pretty good highlight to start with, because it really shows the effectiveness of the entire team working as one unit. My opponent's on the attack here. He plays it over to Ozil and then down to Heung-min Son, but Klein is really good and he just pushes him off the ball. Bear in mind that Son is a very good car. Klein just pushes him off the ball, lays it off to Mendy. Mendy back to Klein. It's really nice 1-2 passing you can do with this team. Really quick, intricate passing. Look at that, just continuously the whole way between Mendy and Klein. Unfortunately, that defender did really well. Otherwise, it probably would have been a goal there, but a nice highlight to start with, just so that the whole team works together very well as a unit. Alright guys, on to the next highlight. We get the ball Here with Jordan Henderson, he does a lovely outside the boot ball to Leroy Fer, loses the ball, but it comes back to Henderson. We all seem to pick up the ball in those 50-50 opportunities. Great ball there over to Van Arnold, who's really good. Look at that pace, gets past the defender with ease, ball into the middle, headed away. It comes back to Miro again. Mendy there, 2 interceptions. He's so good, honestly. He gets so many interceptions. He plays exactly like Kante, but he's basically discard price. Mendy again on the ball, out to Marcus Rashford, back to Mendy. Lovely little backheel. Musa to Pereira, back to Musa. Look at that play. Unfortunately, didn't end up in a goal. It was a really good save in the end, but a really good play there. Back in, and another save. Unfortunately, we didn't get a goal, but it was a really good play. Alright, so very shortly after that highlight we have the goal. My team nicks the ball off his player. Look at that quick build up straight from my defender. 2 passes were straight for our attacker. Musa out to Rashford and a low driven shot into the corner makes it 1-0 to me. Alright, pretty much straight after the other goal, Mendy gets the ball back for about the 5th time already in this game. He's genuinely incredible. He was involved in most of the plays that ended up in goals. Look at this play. Lovely play out to Rashford. Rashford into the middle. Unfortunately, Musa can't get there. My opponent, no, he gets the ball and he makes a really bad mistake. Whether that was luck or it was skill, I don't know. But it was straight into Rashford's pass. I love that. He was quick to react and he capitalised on it straight away. That's a really good play by him. And that was a really good goal. It wasn't quality, but it was just capitalising on a mistake. And that's really good. Alright, on to the next highlight. My opponent has a really good attack here. Rashford, with all that pace, you think he's going to burst past him there. Nope. Look who's there, my defender Matip. I think it was, or was it Ogbon? I think it was actually Ogbon a bit. Look at that. As soon as we get the ball, so what I love about this team, as soon as we get the ball, 1 pass up to Musa, he brings his keeper out for some reason. It's a beautiful chip over the top of the keeper. Really nice counter-attacking goal. That's what this team is all about. All that pace from Musa Rashford makes it so difficult for the defender. And my defence did really well in the first place to get the ball back. Alright, here's an attack from my opponent. Ozil has the ball. Ozil plays it across to Lukaku. It's a really nice ball by my opponent. But look at this save. Fantastic from Butland. And just misses the rebound. That's a bit unlucky for my opponent. But I want to show a couple of the good bits that Butland did in the entire match. Because it would have been unfair to leave him out. He had a good game. But, yeah. He's a really good keeper, actually. I definitely recommend him. Alright, straight after that attack, he's on another one. But look at that. Mendy just nicks the ball off him. It's one amazing ball by Henderson, straight for his entire team to Marcus Rashford. Across, he clears it, but Mendy gets it back twice, and what a finish. This guy was incredible. I wasn't expecting any goals from him, I will admit to you. I was expecting him just to do his job, get the ball back in the midfield, but he got the ball back there, he got a lucky rebound, and he just kind of placed it into the top corner of the net from about 30 yards out. I mean, I was not expecting that, but I'll take it. He's a really good player, and I think he's one of the best players, cheap players I've used on this game, to be honest with you. If you want a cheap player like Kante, a Kante type player who's just going to nick the ball back loads, get loads of interceptions, I'd definitely recommend him. But yeah, pretty much straight after that, again, my opponent gets the ball nicked off him. Leroy Fer this time. Our team is so high pressing. I really love this about them. We just press and press and press the defender's back line, which makes it so much pressure. You may just think, oh, my opponent's just not very good. He is very good. He's very good at FIFA, but the fact that this team is so high pressing means they're forced into really poor decisions, and that's what's causing him to do this sort of things. My defence, well, not in my defence, my whole team just pushes up, nicks the ball from him, and we're straight through. It's a really incredible team, this, and if that's the sort of team you want, one that's just going to be high pressing, then I'd definitely recommend picking this one up. Alright guys, I thought it was only fair to you guys that I did show you that this team can have weaknesses. Because that's the whole point here. It's never going to be a perfect team, and this just shows this. I give the ball away stupidly with Mendy, and he just goes straight through with Lukaku, past Butland into the bottom corner. That was my fault though, I believe. I think I just made a stupid decision to pass it really quickly with Mendy. So yeah, that was the only weakness really. Just a bit of poor passing from Mendy, a bit of poor decision making from me. That's always going to happen at the end of the day. I was 5-0 up, I just made a stupid decision. But yeah, at the end of the day, every team's going to have weaknesses, and that was probably the bit of poor play from my team in the entire game. So at the end of the day, that was pretty good that I only had one piece of thing that I could include about the team being actually bad. So yeah. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm just going to give my overall impressions on the team, who I'd recommend getting, who maybe you should pass on. But to be honest with you, there's nobody that you should pass on. The entire team was absolutely incredible. I really like this formation actually. I used to use 4-3-2-1. But I didn't like wingers, so I just decided to switch to this the past few weeks. I've been doing a lot better for champions, in divisions, whatever I'm playing. I've been doing a lot better using this formation in more narrow formation, because I like the little shorter passing build up, like the Barcelona style build up, and it really works with this team actually. Defense is very solid. I have noticed that Van Arnhout and Klein do attack a lot due to their high mediums, but if you put the player instructions on to stay back, then you should be alright with that. The centre backs are very good. Matip especially, I thought he was incredible. I think it's probably due to him being 6'5" at 84 defending as well. He was very, very strong. My favourite player in the entire team, it was Mendy. I wasn't expecting this at all. It only cost 500 coins, probably less now due to the market crash. Probably getting for 450. 450 coins for a player like this is incredible. Trust me guys, there's no risk to it. You'll get it back in one match, if that. You know, it's incredible. He's only 5'6", but he's so similar to Kante. It's unbelievable. He's from the same country. He plays, well, Kante used to play for the same team. They did sign him as a replacement in real life, so I guess, so that's why he's so similar. But he really is good, and he just gets the ball every time they're on the counter attack. He just puts his foot out and nicks the ball off him, and he's so annoying to play against. He's just unreal, and he scored an absolute wonder. If you guys saw that earlier on, from about 20-30 yards out, right into a top corner. Incredible player. Honestly, I can't recommend him enough. Pereira, he was very good, and he played a lovely, lovely ball through to Musa in that game. He was very, very good. Henderson, I didn't really see too much of him, but he's a very solid player. Very good all-round stats, all above 70. Fur, I was very impressed with. I thought he was exceptionally good. Scored a goal, obviously, but his all-round play was very good as well. The strike partnership, they work really well together. So much pace. The defenders will just be scared coming up against them. Honestly, guys, get Rashford and Musa together in a team and they'll work wonders, especially Rashford. Look at his overall record for me, 23 and 31. I know, I'm not sure about Musa's. 23 and 33, so they're very consistent, very clinical players. I definitely recommend purchasing this entire team, to be honest, if you have the coins. Obviously, the only exception is Klein, who's 5k. You could definitely get a cheaper one. But I wanted to make sure every player was below about 5k, and I think I've done that. So this team should cost you about 20k, and for the value that you're getting for it in terms of performance, it really is incredible. I definitely recommend buying this team. If you guys did enjoy, please like, comment and subscribe, and tell me how you've done with this team if you've bought it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.